Hello, Darren the Magic Ghostbuster here. If you enjoyed today's video, please like, subscribe, and I am the Magic Ghostbuster, so don't forget to check out all my Ghostbusters themed magic videos. But today I'll be taking a look at issue 10 of the Eaglemoss Hero Collector Build and Ecto 1. So in issue 10 we get 4 parts as always, and we get 31, 32, 33 and 34. And today I'll be looking at part 31 with the others in future videos. The magazine itself, we have an article on Vigo and Keymaster Rick Moranis. And by the end of issue 10 we will have all the wheels on the Ecto 1, which is quite exciting. So we're going to start, like I said, with stage 31, so let's get started. Okay, so stage 31 is the left rear leaf spring. So let's start by taking a quick look at the instructions, and you'll see that we'll be using parts that we've actually put together on previous stages, like the propeller shaft as well. And this is what we'll be left with. So let's get started. Okay, so the first part is fitting the shackles to the leaf spring. So what we're going to do is that's going to go over the end there, and then we're going to screw that in with 2 LM screws. So that goes in there. And we screw that in. So these are metal screws, because they've got an M at the end, and sometimes they can be really tough to get in. So if that's the case, you just want to be gentle, don't force them, just move them backwards and forwards. Someone did tell me that you can dip these in oil, which makes them easier to get in, and I've not actually got around to trying that yet. That's something I should try. Okay, oh, these are tough. I'll tighten those shortly, but what we'll do is I'll show you the other side, and that's taking these bits and they're going to go there like this, and what we're going to do is we're going to put a PM screw, which is this long one, through. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start that off through one of them, and that's actually gone through really easily. That's good. Funny, sometimes the metal screws, and particularly in the last few issues, I found that been really easy, almost like they're plastic, going into plastic, and they've been really tough. This one so far. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll tighten those in a second. Okay, so now that we've got those tightened on, we're going to attach that to the rear axle. So that simply goes over there, and this piece is going to go on top. You can see there's holes, and these go through the holes, so it all lines up perfectly. And then we're going to screw in through the top. Obviously get it on the right way. There we go. And then we're going to screw that in with an NM screw, just through that hole there. Okay, so next up is assembling the rear shock absorber. So I'm going to take this spring is going to go in the end there, and then there's a little hole there, so we're going to push that in there. This is going to be really fiddly, because what we have to do is we have to push that in there, and then with a BM screw we're going to screw that in that hole. And we've got to do that whilst holding that down. Oh, this is not going to be fun. Right, so let's... Oh, there we go, goes fine. Let's try again. Started. There we go. Okay, now let's add that on. Okay, so this is going to go there, and there is a tiny little bit there just to help you line it up properly, and then we're going to go around the other side and screw it in with a QM screw. These two bits are from a previous stage, just so you know. They're supposed to be like this. I've had them tucked in just like that, just so they don't get knocked really, because these bits look really, these are plastic, so these bits are really fragile, so I recommend doing that just in case you knock them. Anyway, so a QM screw, so turn this on its side. Easier said than done bit. Appears to be in okay. There we go. Okay, so now we need to fit this. So these bits I mentioned earlier, these are now going to come up, and this is going to be fun. So how's it going to work? Is that's going to go through there, and then this bit is going to go through that hole there. Okay, and then we're going to turn this over and we're going to put an RM screw to hold that bit in place there. So, obviously when we're going from the bottom to the top quite a bit in this stage, so obviously just be careful when you're turning it over. A bit awkward to hold in place and screw in at the same time. There we go. That's in place. Okay, so next we're fitting the propeller shaft, which is this. This is something we made in a previous stage, and that is going to go down here And if I just bring this over, because we're going to get, that is going to go in there. And then if we bring it back like this, we're now going to have to manoeuvre it so we can get that in there. So let's, be careful, this one, don't break it. And then we're going to put a screw in there, which is a CM screw. Brilliant. And then these two are going to go in here, and there's a PM screw, it's going to go through here. Get that to line up. The other side, brilliant. And that is why we didn't fix this down in the previous issue, so we can get access to that. But we are going to fit that now, so we need an IP screw. And the IP screw. In place. Okay, nearly done. Okay, so the last bit is adding this onto the outlet pipe, and all we do is that is going to go on there, and then we're going to put BM screw in to hold that in place. There you go, that is stage 31 complete, so quite a lot to do in that stage. It was fun. Let me know below in the comments if you're doing it, enjoying it, all that sort of stuff, and I'll see you in the next stage. Until then, keep on busting. Thanks for watching.